Today, we're on a field trip to look for craft room organization ideas, but we're not headed to a craft store. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and yes, I'm in my car, so yes, that means we are going on a field trip today. It is kind of a rainy, nasty day here in Northern Virginia, but I did feel like getting out and about, and I am dreaming of my next craft space already. I am moving this summer. We'll have a new craft room. No, I don't know what it's going to look like yet, but I'm already thinking of some fun new ideas, and I thought it would be cool to come to one of my favorite stores, Harbor Freight, and check out what they might have to really enhance a future craft room. So I thought I would bring you all along. Let's go see if we can find some hidden gems at Harbor Freight. I have to say, one of the best reasons to go to Harbor Freight or really to any hardware store to look for craft room solutions is for the amazing looks you get. Oh my goodness, I get awesome looks being the woman that is searching through Harbor Freight. It was so fun, but I did find some great inspiration for a future craft room. First of all, right in the door, look at this service tray. I have just been talking to some people about a lap desk, something that I could have to use on the couch. This is obviously a bit bigger than what I would want for that, but I like the idea that it's this kind of rolling tray that you could move around your craft space. It rotates. It could be very helpful depending on if you like to sit or stand while you craft. Now, the main pull for me visiting this store would be these gorgeous tool chests, these amazing toolboxes that come in more colors than you could possibly imagine. The white catches my eye, the purple catches my eye. And I started out with this smaller piece, this almost cart type situation. It's obviously more heavy duty than a typical craft cart, a little bit larger, but pretty good drawer right here, a great shelf underneath, and very, very affordable. I feel like $129 for a pretty significant piece for your craft area is a very reasonable price. This is the US General brand. And again, this is the one that comes in multiple colors. And then you're going to see that it comes in multiple sizes. And I like the idea that this is pretty much a modular system, meaning that you can pick and choose pieces that are going to go together. On the other side, you're going to see pictures that, pieces that stack together in different ways. This cart was extremely tempting. I think this is probably my favorite one. $230, definitely a little bit more of an investment, but I like that you can lift up the top. There's multiple drawers in different sizes. I happen to love, love, love a shallow drawer for a craft space because so many of our crafting bits and bobs just don't need a lot of deep space. But being able to have shallow drawers that pull all the way out, we could divide it up using different bins and dividers. That is going to store a lot of different pieces. This one is kind of like a chest high. I love that it's purple, first of all. The drawers did not open, but a slightly bigger drawer setup going on right here, but still pretty thin as far as taking up wall space, which I think is another great thing. Think of all of the crafts that you could store in that piece. And then of course you get to the bigger piece. There's a ton of different attachments as well. So that's something to keep in mind. There's different attachments that are available for these pieces. And depending on what you're going to store and where you're going to store it, these are not just meant for the garage. They would be totally at home in the corner of an office just to hold all of your supplies in one space. Very, very functional storage. I say it all the time, garage storage and kitchen storage is where it's at. Those are great places to look for ideas. I also saw this. This is only $25 to add on this side piece, this little work area. I was considering something for a shipping station in my future craft studio, and I love that this kind of extends out depending on what you have going on. Not only did they have the side table add-on, but there were other magnetic pieces that were very heavy duty magnets, as you can see right here. This one was a paper towel holder. There were different trays in bins. I love the power tool holder because I feel like that would be very effective for different crafting tools as well. An extension cord, just so many things that were magnetic that would attach to these tool chests, these tool compartments that make them very, very functional. And for me, if you are having to put everything away and then pull everything out to craft again, something like this might be very, very handy. All right, there's also the Yukon brand. That is another brand represented here at Harbor Freight. This piece, super affordable, $120 for this workbench. It has a pegboard in the back, not a ton of storage. You would definitely have to purchase bins, but there's also a light underneath. That seems very cool. To me, I was thinking this would be great for a planner charm assembly station. I make a lot of charms with my Glowforge these days, and having a place to organize all of that would be fantastic. This one did not roll as smooth. You could tell it's a little bit cheaper, but it was still pretty cool. All right, back to US General. How could I not look at the tiny little toolbox, you guys? This is a tiny tabletop toolbox. It makes me so happy. I don't know how practical it is, but it's super cute and something I love. I saw it in 3 colors. I'm sure it comes in more, but that would be a fun addition for only $18.99. Great deal. Here's another Yukon piece. This one is all wood, and some of you might be able to better explain what do you use the holes on this for. There's holes in the top for pegs and holes on the side that I think are for different clamp situations for a workshop. I'm not sure how practical that would be as a crafting table with the holes in it, but I'm sure you could do plugs for those as well. I personally just like that this one was made of solid wood, had a warmer feel than some of the metal pieces, and that it was so long. It did a great job of using up that wall space without coming out too deep. Here's another one that I was really taking a look at and talking about not coming out too deep. This is a little bit more shallow for depth, meaning it was only 18 inches deep, I believe, a little bit closer to the wall, which is pretty awesome for not taking up a ton of space. I'm considering perhaps that this might be an excellent place for my Glowforge to be stored on top of in the future. I don't know if I would have to extend out the butcher block there at the top, but it certainly would hold a lot of different things. Now, those were all carts. These are carts also, but this is more into that modular section that I was talking about before, where you can kind of build different units on top of each other. This is the one that I think goes back to back. This one right now is back to back with the other one I was just showing that was only 18 inches deep. I just feel like this might be a pretty cool solution for a Glowforge storage table in the future. It's definitely, right now my Glowforge is just on a random table. It's something I'm going to consider. I love the built-in storage. And then you can see, you guys, these get big, whether you want a workspace with it, whether you're adding lights, there's pegboards in the back. This is extensive. And obviously these are intended for garage storage, for putting together a workshop. But let's be honest, our craft rooms are kind of like a workshop as well. And I feel like if it's going to work in a garage, it's going to work in our craft spaces. Lots of different designs, just depends on what you are looking for. All right, maybe you don't need a huge storage piece. Make sure to check out the back of the store for the smaller storage solutions. Love the price of these containers. First of all, these clear divided containers. I talk about them as like floss organizers, but I actually use them to organize my discs for happy planner items. These are great for jewelry organization, but for real, $4.99 for the large one. The medium one right here, I'm sorry, I got off camera. The medium one is $3.99. It's kind of hard to beat these prices. Plus, I know that they go on sale for even cheaper at Harbor Freight, and there are often coupons. And with so many of the stores not really having coupons anymore. Like there's no longer that 40% off coupon at Hobby Lobby. I can appreciate a good coupon. And if you are collecting bits and pieces, start at a good price and then use a coupon. You're going to save a ton of money getting your craft room organized. These clear pieces definitely do not scream garage, but are effective in a crafts space. I love a good drawer set. I don't love that this one has the yellow. That's not my jam, but maybe yellow is your jam. Great for all the little bits and bobs, jewelry pieces, all ephemera, different things that you can organize in here. And especially these cases, if you are having to put things away, consider this for like washi organization or markers or pens. If you are someone that has to store things away and then pull things out, having them in cases like this where it's easy to grab what you are looking for, pull it out on a dining room table, on a big desk, and then put it all away. Cases and pieces like this can be helpful because it makes it less taxing to get things in and out of your craft closet, for instance. These stackable tilt bins are also something that I've always dreamed of in my craft studio. I'm not sure what I would put in them. I'd love to hear from you all what you would sort in those tilt bins. Look at this little pencil pouch. This caught my eye because you guys, this Yukon pouch right here, or $2.99, would totally store different sticker books, like sticker books on the go, and it's a nice quality thick canvas, so I feel like it would really protect the sticker books as well. Love creating bags for on the go, and these tool bags would be a great solution for that. There was one other kind of desktop toolbox that I saw that I wanted to check out. I had a little issue opening it with one hand. I figure it out eventually, you guys. This is pretty heavy. This is not one that I think you're going to want to carry around, but I know a lot of us kind of have a romanticized vision of these toolboxes, and I can just imagine this filled with markers and coloring supplies would be beautiful as you open the drawers. So just another idea. And last but not least, I did find some cool magnetic trays, which are great for organization, especially if you are into metal dies and you tend to lose the smaller pieces. These little trays and bowls are fantastic to have on your desk. I love coming to visit Harbor Freight. I love dreaming about setting up a future craft space. What do you think? Do you think I should go a little bit more industrial, pick up some of these tool chests to organize craft supplies in the future? I would love to hear your thoughts on the subject. And what did you think of my finds here at Harbor Freight this time around? I just love these tool chests. I love the fun colors. I have a romanticized view of them for sure. Now, Harbor Freight is online, and also check out the circulars, and I believe they have like a loyalty program that you can sign up for as well that will save you money. So be sure to check those out. I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon members. Thank you all so much for all of your support, and I hope that all of you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.